Kenny Beck, WXII, local NBC here in Greensboro, Winston-Salem. Commissioner, I wanted to ask you about the school whose helmet isn't up there, Notre Dame. This month, earlier this month, Mike Krzyzewski and Steve Spurrier both spoke publicly and negatively about the decision to allow them to maintain independence while joining the league in every other sport. Be curious to get your comments, your response to their comments, and also, given this precedent, do you anticipate other ACC schools may approach you asking to take their signature sports independent? In other words, if Florida State football or Duke basketball wanted to be independent in that one sport, what would you say to them?
Well, that would, number one, that was discussed when the league made the decision to bring Notre Dame in. I think bringing Notre Dame in is the right thing to do at this point in time. It was a unanimous decision by our institutions, and a very positive one that has already benefited us without question. I think Notre Dame is a great addition. If they ever do decide that they are going to join a conference in football through the 1926 or 2026-27 year, that conference by contractual agreement would be the Atlantic Coast Conference. But I'm really pleased, and I know the vast majority of people in our league are very pleased that Notre Dame is a part of the ACC family under the conditions that they're currently under. And certainly if they ever make the decision to join football-wise during that period of time, they would be welcome with open arms.
And would other schools be able to break off with Florida State, the able to play?
Hadn't been an issue, wouldn't expect it to be an issue, and that was discussed at the time, and there was an absolute and strong feeling within the room that would not be considered, would not be an issue.
Back here in the back.
Richard Walker, Gaston Gazette. You mentioned Charlotte and the ACC Football Championship game. I know that you've been ACC basketball there once. They're building a new baseball stadium. Talk about Charlotte's potential for venues for football, basketball, or baseball moving forward.
Well, it's a great city, an energetic city with outstanding facilities that are downtown and within walking distance of hotels. And so it creates a very positive environment for championship type events, and now that's just being enhanced with the new baseball stadium. So, and plus it basically even with our growth as a league, it's still geographically the sort of the epicenter of our league geographically. That hasn't changed either. So there are a lot of pluses there.
How soon will you decide the football future games?
We will decide that sometime around this year's game. Might be slightly before, might be at that game, it might be slightly after.
We'll go next to